From Kyrieirving's anti-Semitic remarks, to Ime Udoka's illicit affair with a team staff members, to Kobe Bryant's chilling case of assault, these are some of the NBA's most hated players. When it comes to hated players, Karl Malone wins the top spot. Karl Malone is a retired NBA player who is known to be a controversial figure in the basketball community. While he was undoubtedly one of the greatest players of his era and a two-time MVP, he is also widely regarded as one of the most disliked players in the league's history. Karl Malone's personal conduct has been the subject of much criticism and scrutiny throughout his career, and for good reason. One of the most disturbing incidents happened when he was just 20 years old and he impregnated a 13-year-old girl. This deeply troubling situation brought to light the issue of statutory rape, and it is a stain on Malone's record that he has never been able to fully shake off. In addition to this, Malone has been accused of failing to pay child support to his children, which has caused significant financial strain for their mothers. This has further fueled the negative perception of Malone, as it is seen as a lack of responsibility and accountability on his part. And it doesn't stop there. Malone has been reported to have made racially insensitive remarks in the past, which has caused outrage among fans and the basketball community at large. His comments have been seen as unacceptable and have led to a loss of respect for him. Malone was also known for his physical play on the court. He often used his strength to intimidate opponents and dish out hard fouls, earning him a reputation as a dirty player. He was also involved in several controversial plays, including a foul on Isaiah Thomas in the 1991 NBA Finals that resulted in a suspension. Another factor that contributed to Malone's negative perception is his lack of championships. Despite being one of the best players of his generation, Malone never won an NBA championship. Finally, Malone's rivalry with Michael Jordan, one of the most beloved players in NBA history, only solidified his place as one of the most hated players in the NBA. Malone and Jordan faced each other in 2 NBA Finals, with Jordan's Chicago Bulls winning both times. Jordan's popularity and success may have made Malone a natural target for criticism and animosity. It's more than understandable how Malone became one of the most hated players in the NBA. But next up is a name you probably weren't expecting. Kobe Bryant faced serious legal trouble in 2003 when he was accused of sexually assaulting a hotel employee in Colorado. The case gained national attention and was heavily publicized, causing significant damage to Kobe's reputation. Although the charges were eventually dropped when the accuser refused to testify, some people still hold negative views of him due to these allegations. This controversy caused a significant public backlash, and some fans viewed him in a negative light. Despite being cleared of any criminal wrongdoing, the allegations had a lasting impact on his public image and legacy. The case also served as a reminder of the potential consequences of celebrity culture and the importance of accountability and responsibility, especially for public figures. Some people also called Kobe Bryant a selfish player. However, others argue that his scoring was essential to his team's success and that he was also a strong defensive player. Kobe Bryant was known for his highly competitive nature and aggressive behavior on the court. He was widely regarded as one of the most intense and driven players in the game, always striving to win and unwilling to settle for anything less than his best. This competitive spirit often manifested itself in the form of aggressive play and trash talking, as Kobe was notorious for getting into verbal altercations with opponents and pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable behavior on the court. While some fans admired his tenacity and willingness to do whatever it took to win, others viewed his behavior as unsportsmanlike and disrespectful. Regardless of personal opinions, there's no denying that Kobe's competitiveness and aggression helped make him one of the greatest players in NBA history. Speaking of great players, Kevin Durant is a highly talented and accomplished NBA player who has been the subject of controversy and criticism for several reasons. In 2016, Durant made the decision to join the Golden State Warriors, one of the most successful teams in recent NBA history, leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder, where he had spent the first 9 years of his career. Many fans saw this move as a betrayal of loyalty, as Durant had been the face of the Thunder franchise for nearly a decade. His departure from the team was seen as a major blow to Oklahoma City, and fans expressed disappointment and frustration at his decision to leave. Durant's perceived lack of loyalty was further amplified by his interactions on social media. He was known for engaging with fans and critics on platforms like Twitter, often responding directly to negative comments and criticism. Some saw this behavior as immature and unprofessional, while others appreciated his willingness to engage with fans and defend himself against criticism. Despite the criticism, Durant has continued to excel on the court, winning multiple championships and earning numerous individual accolades. His success has helped to solidify his reputation as one of the best players in the game, but his decisions and actions off the court continue to be a topic of debate among fans and analysts alike. Dennis Rodman is another former NBA player who is known for his eccentric behavior and off-court antics as well as his physical play on the court. He was a key player on several championship teams, including the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. Off the court, Dennis Rodman was known for his larger-than-life personality and eccentric behavior, which often drew attention from the media and fans alike. His flamboyant style included his brightly colored hair, facial piercings, and numerous tattoos, many of which were bold and unusual designs. Rodman's off-court antics often included partying and indulging in wild behavior. He was known to frequent nightclubs and was often seen drinking and smoking. His behavior often made headlines and earned him a reputation as a party animal. Rodman's personal life was also a topic of public discussion, particularly his romantic relationships. He was married several times and had high-profile relationships with celebrities like Madonna and Carmen Electra, which only added to his notoriety. Despite his reputation for unconventional behavior, Rodman was a talented athlete and a key player on several championship-winning teams. He was known for his defensive skills and aggressive play on the court, which helped him earn a place in NBA history as one of the greatest rebounders of all time. Despite his success on the court, Rodman's off-court behavior often overshadowed his accomplishments, and he continues to be remembered as a larger-than-life figure in the world of professional basketball. Joining Dennis in the ranks of the most hated NBA player is none other than LeBron James. When LeBron James was playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers, he wasn't just breaking records with his amazing skills on the court, he was also notorious for being loud and opinionated, which made him plenty of enemies. Every time he stepped onto the court, fans from opposing teams would boo and jeer at him. You see, while his abilities were like those of basketball legend Michael Jordan, his attitude was sometimes a turnoff for fans. Despite this, his loyal supporters in Cleveland kept cheering him on. However, when James approached free agency last summer, he decided to burn that bridge and show his true colors. It was as if he wanted to make sure he ended up on a list of the most controversial athletes of all time. Well, folks, those were some of the NBA's most hated players.